Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Madden Connected Franchise. And today we are going to be playing the 1-1 Atlanta Falcons, and we have just came off a super clutch overtime win versus the Giants. And today we have gained a special player back to our team. We have gained Desean Jackson. And the thing I'm most happy about this is that we have John Brown on one side and Desean Jackson on the other side. So we have two extremely fast receivers today that it's going to be hard for them to cover it. So everyone's have to be covered man on man, but I have two fast receivers, so I'm going to be calling a lot of vertical passing all game. And let's see how Desean Jackson's going to do in this game.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The hatred runs deep between these teams, and no position feels the pressure of a rivalry game more than quarterback. Can this fella look past the emotion of the game and deliver a victory for his team? It's the Falcons going up against the Saints. With that, let's get over to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans.
And alright, let's start this off today. And alright, I'm going to try and do this slower now because I think some of y'all want to watch how the other team drives the ball first, how they start the ball. So I'm going to have these plays going slower for you guys so you guys can start watching how this happens. But alright, the Falcons get the ball to start off, but they don't do anything with their drive. And here I go for our first drive of the game, and we're going to have Desean Jackson back with us, and I'm just going to call how I start every single game. I'm just going to have a short little route to Greg Olsen right here. And I did call plays like this in my Gauntlet mode versus Golden Vids. If you have not watched that video, go check that out right now, or after the video, because I need some watch time. So y'all guys watch this video, then go check out that Gauntlet video versus Golden Vids. And let's see, I want to see if I can call a corner strike right here to Desean Jackson. His first play back. Let's see if I can get him to catch.
The tight ends have created so many tough matchups.
Alright, here we go, lined up. I'm going to drop back, and Desean Jackson's going to be wide open. And see, that's the speed that we're going to need, and he's going to get a ton of yards. That's going to be a big gain on the play. Getting about 30 yards on that play, so that's pretty nice right now. And see, that's the kind of speed we're needing with Desean Jackson coming back. So that's just great for our team right now. And hopefully with him we can go a perfect undefeated season. Y'all need to comment down below actually and try and guess and predict what our season outcome is going to be. Guess if we're going to go 16-0, go win a Super Bowl, or if you think I'm going to lose or choke in a playoff game, go see if you can comment that down below as well. But that's not going to happen. I'm going to try and go undefeated for you guys. And let's just do it right now. Alright, we're going to get the ball to CJ right here, see if he can get the ground game going. And he's going to break a nope. The guy's going to bring him down for a little loss. Lost a 2 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down 12. And CJ's not starting off as he did last week versus the Giants, where he ran it in for the game-winning touchdown in overtime to save our record, keep us going 2-0. So, alright, we're going to have that 4 verticals called. I'm going to see if my game plan with the 2 fast receivers is going to work out. The 2 safeties are dropping back a lot right now, so I had no time to throw with those 2 deep safeties, and my O-line getting me sacked again like I did all game last week. And so that O-line's not holding up. And let's see how the Atlanta Falcons are going to answer back to this. So I think they threw an interception first play, so that's amazing for us guys. So Atlanta doesn't have their first turnover of the game. And let's see, yep, turnover. So actually they turned it over on both of their last drives. And that's not good, so let's see if we can capitalize off this turnover right here. And I'm just going to get a wide open Greg Olsen right there, get a nice little easy 6 yards. And so, yeah.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away.
Alright guys, and also if you have any questions about Madden, go comment down below and I'll try to answer those for you. I'm probably going to have some videos about how to stop the run, how to stop deep passing. And if y'all guys like to see that, comment it down below, but I'll probably try and get some of those videos in so you know why I'm calling some of the plays I do and why I'm doing some of this. So, and alright, we're moving past the ball pretty nice right here, so I'm liking that a lot right here. And let's just see how this goes right. Alright, I'm liking it. Alright, so I hate calling these short passes. It does not work out. The only reason I don't like the short passes is that it just takes so long to drive, and honestly on offense I like to score real quick. So, alright, let's see if we can get Desean Jackson. He's going to be wide open. Let's see if he can score. The speed's going to take him down. He's going to get to the 1 yard line. So let's go. Desean Jackson's playing huge right now. I think he has about 80 yards right now. That's amazing for this dude right here. So let's just keep driving. Let's just get the ball right back to Desean Jackson, see if he can punch it in for a touchdown on the 1 yard line. Alright, so I'm looking at this, and I think Greg Olsen may be wide open, but let's just see. And, ooh, almost picked off by the defender. Not a good read by me, but, alright, we can bounce back. And let's see, should I give the ball to CJ right here, like I let him run in? Or, you know what, I'm a selfish kind of guy, so I'm just going to score the touchdown myself, give me an extra rushing touchdown. I think if I score this touchdown right here, I'm going to break Mike Vick's rushing record, but they're going to hold me down, and I'm going to just get a little further on the 1 yard line. But you know what? They can't stop the QB sneak 2 times in a row. So let's see. Just run it right again, same exact spot, and that's going to be a touchdown. Let's go! I'm going to run it in from the 1 yard line, and that's going to take us up 7-0 over the Falcons. Let's go! And all right, let's see how Atlanta's going to answer back to the touchdown we scored. And let's see, 3rd and 6, incomplete pass by Andy Dalton. And, you know, I think this Atlanta Falcons team is actually really good, so I don't know why they haven't scored on us yet like the Giants did last week. I mean, they were the same overall as us, but the Giants just absolutely destroyed. I mean, they didn't destroy us, but Lord help, their defense was amazing. And I don't know, they held me to 0 passing touchdowns last week, but they could not stop my amazing 4 touchdown run. And if y'all have not seen that video, go check that out real quick. I don't know if I've said that already, but go check that video out. It's an amazing game, a clutch win in overtime. And alright, they stopped the 4 verticals last time, but I see that left safety is going to appear to the middle a little bit. But let's see if Desean Jackson's going to grab. And Desean Jackson makes an incredible catch, and he's going to score his first career touchdown. His first game coming back. Desean Jackson takes a nice long deep pass, makes an incredible catch, and he is going to run it in for 6. That's an amazing play by Desean Jackson. That speed got by the safety, ran into the corner, stopped him, and Desean Jackson took advantage of it, and he took it in for a touchdown. And let's see how the Atlanta Falcons will respond to this one. And 3rd and 8, 1st and 10, they're going to pick the first down, 2nd down and 6. And Dalton has an incomplete pass. And the Falcons have still not scored back yet. So I'm liking this so far. Desean Jackson is going great right now. And I wonder if he's going to have a big game today. And I'm just going to see if I can get the ball to him as much as possible today, because he's proved to me right now that he can be the best receiver on this field right here. Alright, see if I can send him on another vertical, see if he'll be open. But nah, I'm just going to give it to Brown, one of the many Browns I have on that team. If you haven't noticed, before Desean Jackson came back, every single one of my wide receivers was named Brown. I had John Brown, I don't know the other guys, because they're probably straight up trash, but I think that's kind of funny. I had all of them Brown. I mean, I don't know. I just thought that was pretty funny right there. So,
you don't have to be his height to make a great play.
woo, I'm liking this. Let's see. Alright, 2nd down and 5. I'm going to drop back for a nice little pass. It's going to be a screen. Get to CJ Anderson. And nobody's out there in the open field. And CJ's going to get a first down on 2nd and 5. He's going to get about 12 yards on that play. Alright, I'm liking this. I'm having a pretty good game so far. 2 touchdowns, over 150 yards. I mean, I'm destroying them right now, and I'm just doing great. So I wonder if, since they have not been able to stop my passing game, I mean, this is going to be a big game for me. I'm betting 400 passing yards and about 5 touchdowns. So let's see if we can do that with Desean. Greg Olsen's wide open, but the hit's going to knock the ball loose. And on it, oh, come on, Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen was so wide open. I should have done the bullet pass right there, though. If I would have done the bullet pass, it would have been a big game over the middle. The only bad part is I have Greg Olsen. He's a 99 overall, and that's great and everything, but Greg Olsen, he's a tight end, though, so I like to pass it to my tight ends, but I don't know. I feel like they give him extra attention, though, so it's really hard to complete passes to him. I wish I would have had like a 99, like a wide receiver, like Antonio Brown or Odell, or a 99 overall halfback, or someone on defense to help stop the other team, but I just feel like a 99 tight end is not as great as, you know, I've already said Antonio Brown already, but you guys know what I mean. I just want a great receiver out there on the field, but oh well, can't complain with 99 Greg Olsen though. So, alright, I'm going to go back to the 4 verticals, but I'm going to have Greg Olsen cut to the left side of the field. See if I can draw help away from Desean Jackson, and that's exactly what's going to happen. But I'm going to throw it to John Brown, and he's out of reach. I should have thrown it to Desean Jackson. He was wide open on that play, but it's my fault. It's going to take us to 4th down and 10. We're going to have to punt the ball, but we have a nice lead right now, and I don't think the Falcons are going to score on this. They have not done anything with the ball game, and they're going to turn it over right there. So it's going to be a 1st down and 10 for us, and let's go. Let's see if we can capitalize on this and just give the ball to Desean Jackson. Alright, Desean Jackson is now my #1 wide receiver, which is a nice choice right there. But he's been double covered, and that's a good choice. They have to double cover Desean Jackson because that guy's just too good. He's honestly the GOAT. Desean Jackson is, I mean, in real life, he's just too fast. And in this game, he's super fast, being 95 speed. Alright, so let's stop bragging on Desean Jackson. Let's get focused back to the game. And, ooh, a nice little pass from me to get a first down. I mean, I fit that right in tight little spot right there. Only he could make that catch. And we're going to extend it out to the 42-yard line to keep this drive going. I only have a minute 36 left, so I got to hurry this play up real quick. I was going to see if I can get a short little pass to Greg Olsen or someone before and get him out of bounds. So I'm going to hold this a little bit until he's about 3 yards away from out of bounds. So like that, and but Greg Olsen's not going to get out of bounds, so I'm going to hurry this up real quick. All right, come on. Or, all right, I think actually I can make it in time. So let's just call me a nice little corner route, or yeah, 4 verticals. See if I can get somebody open down the field like Desean. All right, dropping back. I'm feeling the pressure, and I'm going to get dropped down for my second sack, or I'm going to get sacked for the second time of the game. My offensive line is not helping me out at all in this game. They have not helped me out all season long. Trash. This offensive line is straight up trash. I hate every single one of them. Yeah, actually, I wish I would have had 99 overall linemen. Maybe that helped me out. But, ooh, Desean Jackson almost making the spectacular play right there. Bounced off the linebacker. Desean Jackson went down for it, but sadly he could not make the catch. And the Falcons don't score, but hey, start of the second half. We have the ball. Starting the drive off, and my goal right now is to break Michael Vick's, let's see, is it tie break? I can tie Michael Vick's 2005 rushing touchdown record. So that's pretty amazing right now, is that I had that one game with 4 rushing touchdowns, and I'm almost up to Michael Vick. So, I mean, as a rookie, and almost as good as Michael Vick, I mean, that's pretty good, guys. If I were to say so myself, a legend like Michael Vick, a super stud, I mean, that's pretty amazing. But, all right, let's give the ball to CJ. I've passed the ball out today, and CJ's going to be taken down for another loss. CJ is not doing good in this game at all, guys. That last game, he was breaking out for over 100 yards. In this game, they're holding him to -6 yards. I don't know what's up. The offensive line not doing very good, or maybe it's just that Desean Jackson's just too much for him. So I'm just going to have to pass the ball much. This is going to be a game where CJ Anderson's not going to get the ball much at all. We're going to drop back. It's a flag, and that's probably going to be a holding on the offense. So that pass didn't really matter. So let's just see what the flag is. But usually Madden highlights the play that's going to be on. And who's it on? And yes, it's on the defense, so that's going to help us out a ton. First down. When it would have been a 4th down, that Falcons would have gotten the ball. A defensive holding penalty helps us out a ton. And now we're going to get the ball 1st down and 10 at the 30-yard line and keep this drive alive. And this is a lot of what happened in that first game when they had so many holding penalties. It just, Desean Jackson breaking ankles. And he's going to get a nice big game. Desean Jackson's just going crazy in this game. I mean, he has most of my passing yards, but anyways, back to what I was saying. That first game that I played, my first season game, versus, actually, I don't remember who the first game was against, but that first game, Greg Olsen's wide open, and that's the exact same play last time. He was wide open over the middle, and I did get a blip pass that time, so that completed the pass. But let's see what this flag is. And I think it's going to be a face mask on the defense, and yes, it's going to be a flag on the defense, extending Greg Olsen's catch to the 12-yard line. And the Falcons defense is committing a lot of penalties right now, so that's going to help us out a ton. And I'm going to call a corner strike right here, because Desean Jackson's been wide open in this play all game, and that's not going to change now. So I'm going to drop back and let him break it, and Desean Jackson's wide open. Oh my gosh, but I cannot complete the pass. After this game, I'm going to have to upgrade his throw on the run, because right now, every time I'm on the run, in the last game, I had Greg Olsen wide open on a play-action pass, but my throw on the run is not very good right now. So after this game, I'll have to upgrade that, and that should make a big difference. But I'm going to call the same play again, see if I can get him open standing in the pocket. And that's going to be a touchdown. Let's go. Desean Jackson making an amazing catch, a little bit of a diving catch for the ball. And again, on corner strike, the new unstoppable play now. Desean Jackson, he cannot be covered. That speed getting right by the defenders, taking up for my 3rd touchdown of the game. And, I mean, if the Falcons don't answer back on this drive, I mean, they're not going to have much of a chance to answer back. I mean, and they're not going to answer back. So I think it's pretty much over for the Falcons at this point. I mean, they did blow that 25-point, I believe. Yeah, the 25-point lead in the Super Bowl. And there's no way they're going to come back from a deficit. So I'm going to have time in the pocket. But I'm going to get sacked. It was going to be 50. Okay. Whew, guys, that's amazing because I got tackled on the sack on the 1-yard line. But in the past 2 weeks, I've given up at least one safety. So that's just talking about how bad the O-line is right now. So back-to-back safeties in 2 weeks, that's not good, but at least I got tackled on the 1 here to make sure we didn't give him an extra free 2 points. And CJ's going to break some tackles. Ooh, breaking some ankles, and CJ's going to get his first positive run of the game, and that's going to take him out of the negative yards, but he has 0 yards as of now. A nice little 6-yard run to take away his deficit. But back to what I was saying, I mean, guys, this is why offensive line is so important in real life, because if you don't have a good offensive line, your quarterback's going to get killed and your running game's going to be terrible. But Desean Jackson, he gets the ball, and he's going to take us very far away from the end zone, or he's going to help us get better field position, take the pressure off me a little bit, and take it down to the 26-yard line. And maybe we can get another drive going and put the Falcons down 28-0, and that would that's the most points we would, that's going to be the most points we have in a season if we were to score that. I'm going to go deep for John Brown, and right in the hands of John Brown. The hit knocked the ball loose, but this John Brown could have easily have had that ball right there. And excuse me for making those noises. I'm just kind of weird, so don't ignore that part right there. So, all right, I'm gonna see if I can get CJ the ball right here. He hasn't had a good game, but let's see if we can get us a nice little game. And I swear, CJ, if you do not score on that, and CJ Anderson is gonna go the way. They only had 3 defenders on the left side of the ball, and that's what I'm talking about, the green zone. And let's go. CJ Anderson taking a big gain right there. I mean, the offensive line hasn't done anything all game, but finally, the offensive line pulls through. Nobody's on the left side of the screen, and CJ Anderson in open space is dangerous, and he's going to take it for a very, very long gain for a freaking touchdown. And we are going to go up 28-0, just like that. CJ Anderson blowing out the Falcons right now. And that's just amazing for us right there. CJ Anderson just wrecked him. And if you guys go back on that play and look at it, there's only, I think, 3 defenders on that side of the ball. So a pitch to that side, it was pretty much unstoppable. They did not care about that left side. I don't know why. But now they're going to pay more attention to my ground game, which means more passing. Because if they try and go for my ground game, I'm just going to pass the ball in the shotgun to Desean Jackson all day long. And here we go, Desean Jackson open again on corner strike. Let's see if we can go more. Breaking a tackle, breaking another. Desean Jackson, back-to-back drives. Oh, and Desean Jackson could have pulled off a CJ Anderson. He did not. But Desean Jackson is going crazy. 110 yards after the catch. I mean, that's pretty amazing, guys. I mean, he just broke off 2 defenders, shook them off like they were nothing, and he took it down to the 21-yard line. This dude cannot be stopped. Desean Jackson just too much for this Atlanta defense right now. And all right, I'm going to call a little slant. All right, see if I can get back to, Deshaun Brown, not Deshaun Brown, I'm sorry, guys. John Brown getting that catch, but I think the flag is going to be again on the defense, and Madden's highlighting the defenders, so that means it has to be on them. And it's going to be on, Desean Jackson. Come on, dude. All right. Well, after Deshaun's big game, he took away a couple yards out of it, but it's all right. It's only 3 yards, so go on, Deshaun. Let's just gain it back right here. I'm going to call the same play. Greg Olsen's been wide open on these last couple of times. And let's see if he can score off of it right here. So I'm going to drop back. They're blitzing a lot of guys. I don't have much time. But here he is, Greg Olsen. And he's going to make the catch. What a catch. He jumps up and gets it. And on the 1-yard line again. Man, what a play. That play has been open for me all game. Greg Olsen's been open on that play every time, and I've completed almost every single one of them. But, I mean, guys, have you think it's weird about how every time in this game, it seems every time I throw a deep ball, they get tackled on the 1-yard line. So I just have a bunch of easy touchdowns. But this play action pass, I'm feeling some pressure, and I'm just going to throw it. Oh, my gosh. And I throw it away, and it gets intercepted on the 1-yard line. So after that nice little gain to Greg Olsen, I choke, and I throw a pick on the 1-yard line. That's just a bad play on me. I was feeling the pressure from the right side, and I just threw it away. But again, that throw on the run that I was talking about earlier in the game, not helping me out really, because my throw on the run is not very good. It's trash. I need to upgrade that later. But right now, I'm just gonna get the ball to Desean Jackson, not worrying about that. And let's just keep getting first downs. Desean Jackson is too much. 265 yards on the day. I mean, that's pretty amazing, guys. 265 yards, and right now we are on pace to break the record for receiving yards in the game. Desean Jackson, I mean, I think that's pretty good. First day back in the season, and he's already going to set a record for most receiving yards in the game. But I thought about running the ball out there, but I don't want to get hit and risk myself of getting injured and taking myself out for the season. So let's just dump the ball off to Greg Olsen right there, the 99 overall. So, all right, let's just keep this drive alive, guys. And I think I'm going to call a corner strike back to Desean Jackson. He's been unguardable in this game, especially on this play. I think every time I've had this play, I've made a completion every time but once. Because they haven't done it. I'm just going to throw it, and ooh, Desean Jackson makes a nice play. I got killed on that last throw out there. I was feeling the heavy pressure, that O-line not blocking anybody. But Desean Jackson comes up clutch right as I got hit. He made a great effort to go make that catch. He got the ball, and he went out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And you know what? If they're not going to change their play, let's call this play right here. You know what? I haven't called it, I don't think, ever. So let's get a play action pass. And Brown wide open. He's going to take it down. A nice little spin move. Get to the 7-yard line. Let's go, guys. And he's going to keep our drive going right now. 401 passing yards on the day, guys. What did I tell you? Earlier in the video, I had a bet that I would I would pass for over 400 yards. And on that play right there, John Brown, we eclipsed 400 yards. And let's just see how many more we can get, because the game's not even close to over. And let's go. I'm going to give it right back to Brown for a touchdown. Slants, the unguardable play. And that's just amazing right there. Getting my 3rd touchdown, I believe, on the day. And they have not been able to stop me right there. And again, Slants is just unguardable. And actually, that's going to be my 5th touchdown on the day. I was way off. I was just trying to be a little bit humble about myself. Anyways, I'm just kidding, guys. But the Falcons are looking like they're going to kick another field goal, and they will. But, I mean, our defense is doing great today. I mean, last week against the Giants, the defense did nothing for us at all. I mean, if you go back to it, I scored with only like 19 seconds left, and the defense let me score in 3 plays. So the defense is especially doing better today. But I'm going to throw it down, and ooh, he didn't quite make the catch. But anyways, going back to what I was talking about, the defense is not good at all last week, but today they especially stepped it up against a very talented offense with Andy Dalton and many other weapons with him. And my offense is going great today also. I mean, with Desean Jackson back, that's helped us out a ton. Desean Jackson he went off in this game, and the game's still not over. I got a minute left to get the ball back to Desean. So let's see what I can do with him right quick. Let's call 4 verticals, and there's no deep safety on that right side. So if I can just wait a little bit and throw it to him, his speed's going to get him wide open. What did I say? Desean Jackson going all the way. Touchdown, Desean Jackson. Let's go. There we go, 4 verticals. There was no deep safety out there, and Desean just walks in for that easy touchdown. He's just too much for the Saints defense. And the Falcons turn the ball over. I'm just going to try and rub it in their faces right here. 4 verticals. Let's go. 34. Ooh. I think am I a little close to throw this 4 verticals right here? Nah, I'm just going to give it to Brown right here. Now let's see if we can make the big touchdown to go 49. And I'll throw an interception. And guys, that's just what happens when you get greedy with the ball out there. I was trying to go for 49 points, but oh well. No one's going to care about those 2 interceptions when I have, 6 touchdowns on the day? So yeah, no one's really care about that. So the Falcons are just going to run the ball out right here. And guys, we have done amazing today. We just blew out the Saints, our highest scoring game of the season so far, 42-6. And we are going to go to 3-0 in the season. And everybody showed up to play today on our team. And that was just an amazing performance. And alright guys, if you liked that video, go down and hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, see more Madden videos, more franchise videos, go hit that subscribe button, please. Get me to 20 subscribers by the end of the week. And thank you for watching. Peace out.